Good day and Merry Christmas. Here's a video I wanted to do for a while, so without further ado, let's go. It's Friday night and everybody's got plans, including you. Sure, there's homework, but that can wait until Sunday evening. You and the boys, well, maybe some girls agreed earlier to squat up in an online Call of Duty lobby. Your pizza arrives right on time. You grab a slice and crack open a can of Mountain Dew. The citrus flavor blasts forth on your tongue, which pretty much sums up the taste of a long, eventful night. The flavor of the pizza, with the cheese mixed with the pepperoni, and a little bit of that oil sizzling on top, hits just about right. Anyway, lads and ladettes, if you could just excuse the cheesy editing and some of the equally cheesy transitions, most of this footage was made on the ShareFactory and shot on the PS4. It's just the Black Ops 6 footage that was made on the Xbox Series X, but who doesn't want to relive the glory days of the ye old Black Ops 3 days? I mean, I'm sure I would. Much like yourself, I too have fond memories of everyone's favorite FPS game, be it the thrilling campaign mode, the competitive multiplayer, the classic zombies mode, and especially Dead Ops Arcade. How could we even forget that? Call of Duty used to be entertaining. We used to look forward to every yearly release. Well, I've been noticing for a while, now everyone's favorite FPS game that we were waiting for is now a yearly pile of recycled hot garbage. I'm sorry, there's no better way that I can put it. Game Trigger Studio believes that honesty is the best policy, and this is the hill I shall be martyred on. Hey, chin up. The truth hurts, but it doesn't need a single pretty lie to cover it up. I know, this is one of the many Call of Duty video games are terrible, Call of Duty is bad kind of videos, but there used to be a time where Call of Duty used to try something new with every installment. For example, Ghosts gave us Extinction Mode, something that I played the hell out of. Advanced Warfare gave us exosuit movements, while Black Ops 3 fine-tuned it along with adding wall running. Moving on, Infinite Warfare built on that while also giving us a wonderful campaign complete with side quests. Do check it out if you have it in your gaming library. Also, for the first time in a modern Call of Duty video game, we not only got space combat, but we were the kill streak in the campaign. Like, we could fly this space shuttle thing around and just simply shred bad guys. I definitely found that one of the best campaigns I ever played so far, and it's hard to top that off. Meanwhile, Black Ops 3 went fully hog wild with customization, and it allowed you to play the campaign with your friends online, something that I have not seen repeated afterwards, which is kind of sad really. Going back to Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, the maps truly felt alive, with changing conditions like rainfall, earthquakes, and even tsunamis. Now everything is bland and feels static. We have all this technology, but we are failing to leverage it in all the right places. But sure, go on off about selling me battle passes and COD points. Basically, a constantly changing stage allowed players to rethink and redeploy their strategy to turn the game around. You could truly feel the difference between every single installment. Each game had its own identity, its own unique vibe that it brought to the table. Yes, we were still a little too harsh on these games back then, and still sort of unhappy, but that's how we gamers are. We're a tough bunch to just simply impress. What can I say? However, back then, at least Activision was putting in some effort into their beloved franchise. The challenges, the lobbies, the maps, all the modes promised us hours and hours of playtime. And to further answer your question, no, there's nothing wrong with us. It's not that we're depressed or we're too busy these days. In fact, I was in college back in the day. Most of us were, and many of us held jobs and side jobs. Oh, we certainly had our work cut out for us, so I am sort of disqualifying this self-diagnosis right here, right now. There's nothing wrong with us. It's just that I've noticed that the quality and quantity of the content has been in a constant decline.
HCXT ready for tasking.
So, which Black Ops are we on again? Let's see now. Ah, yes, we're on the 6th Black Ops now, and Activision is in seriously no mood to try anything new. After all, what good is a cash cow if it's already been minced? Black Ops 6 is an okayish game. Does nothing out of the ordinary for me, but it got old for me fast. When I played the campaign, the game started to feel like a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation rather than a video game in many areas. A single player mode just lagging like crazy. Absolutely unacceptable. I cannot quite see any logic behind Activision's reason, that is if it's got one, to make the game a lag fest in a single player mode on the Xbox Series X, which is one of the, if not the most powerful gaming console on the market right now. Just doesn't make sense.
Hostile shooter.
Losing Bravo.
Adler requesting LVBR.
Furthermore, the reason why some games like Cyberpunk 2077 and even Tekken 8 stand out is because they add something different to the formula. They're $70 well spent. Cyberpunk is now a completely different game now after its redemption arc, and CD Projekt Red has made massive strides to fix their game. Of course, this I will cover in a later video. Black Ops 3 was the last video game I was truly hyped for. I went as far as pre-ordering and preloading the game, waiting every day, every second until the game would unlock so I could just simply play an entire night away. Before that, a game which got me that much hyped, it was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Ever since then, no game has ever been able to top that. Of course, Black Ops 3's host migration issues told me that I deserve better and perhaps I should not pre-order the games of a company that, well, really needs to level up their quality control. Today's video was more like a short critique of how one of the most beloved franchises just no longer feels the same way anymore. Am I having a millennial moment right about now? Perhaps, perhaps not. But on Game Trigger Studios, you will see everything gaming related and maybe some extras along the way if the fans demand it, or maybe I feel like it would make for quality content. Anyway, see you with another one.